Okay, so I went ahead and I'm using the Outback Gold Wool Wash and Conditioner. It does contain lanolin, so if you have an allergy, I would definitely watch for that. So it says half a capful per gallon of water when hand washing. Just to be honest, I am saying that this is going to be more than 10 gallons, but I just put 5 capfuls, which would be about 10 gallons of water. I finally got my bags in. I had been trying to process it just without washing it, but it's kind of dirty, and I haven't really been liking how much dirt I'm getting off of it. So I'm glad my bags finally came in. It took them like a month and a half, but all in all, I've got these bags. I'm just going to kind of push them into the water, let them soak it up, and then leave them to soak for probably about 15 minutes. And that should allow a lot of the dirt and grime just to kind of come off of them. Because I had to sweep up a huge pile of dust just from the little bit I've processed over the last couple of days. I only processed about 2 or 3 ounces, so not a ton, but it's enough to be like, whoa, there's a lot of dirt coming off such a little bit. Ooh, and you can already see, look at the water. It's changing colors. I don't know, I think I'll rinse them. They say you don't have to rinse after this wash, but I don't know. That's already looking pretty gross. Wee, bubbles. I like bubbles. Um, yeah, just let me move that. So I'm not really jostling them. I'm just kind of just pushing them down, and so that they're completely submerged and the water's all the way absorbed in to the alpaca. I might flip them halfway through to make sure both sides soak really well. But I'm not gonna like jostle them or too much because I don't really want to felt them. That water's already funky colored. Just ew. So you can imagine how much dirt I've been getting off the couple ounces I did process. So this is kind of what I processed. And then here's the rag I kind of had in my lap. And that's what it looks like. It's disgusting. And I shook it off and there was a pile of dirt underneath. So I'm probably going to wash that. So let's see how this goes. So I'm definitely going to give these guys another rinse because this is what's left in the tub after the water drained. And they said they had washed it before, but I don't know if they did a very good job because that's a lot of mud and dirt. Let's keep going. I am currently draining the tub after just a plain rinse with cold water, and that's still really, really dirty looking. This one didn't give off as much dirt as the other 2 bags. I don't want to felt it, but maybe some more of this dirt will fall off if I just let it dry, or maybe I should give the other 2 just another quick rinse because that's piles of dirt. Got this nice little herb dryer to dry everything in that I'll load up. Hopefully that works. I don't know. Trying to make a decision here. I don't want to felt it, but I know I'll wash it again after I finish spinning it, and some of the dirt should fall off then, and then I'll wash it again whenever I weave it. But also, I don't want to be working with something that every time I wash it, it looks like I've pulled out a pile of mud. I don't know. All right, so I went ahead and loaded it into this. I might take it outside. I don't know. It still is really gross and dirty. So hopefully a lot more of that dust falls off as I'm carding it. And then again, while I'm spinning it, I did wash it and rinse it. And both times that sludge I showed you on the bottom is what I got. So that's a lot, especially since I was told that these were washed before. I don't know who washed them. Or if that's normal. Is that a normal amount of dirt? Even after something's washed, it's a lot of dirt. maybe I'm just not used to that much dirt. So anyway, I put it in this to dry because I was worried about felting it if I tried to wash it again. I was tempted and wash and rinse again, but I know if you wiggle it around too much, you're going to felt it. So some of it did feel like it was already kind of wanting to stick together. But then again, wet fiber does want to stick together. I don't know. We're going to see if it works. I'm letting it dry. It still feels dirty. But you know, I'll card them, and from the little bit I've carded previously, that does knock off a lot of dirt and dust. So hopefully that's better. And then when I finish the yarn, obviously I'm going to wash it again and rinse it again. So at that point, maybe I have to be a little bit less worried about felting. I don't know. We're going to try. And then whatever I weave it into, I will wash again. So at that point, it's going to go through, 3 washes and 3 rinses. And then hopefully it's perfectly clean. Hopefully it's perfectly clean before that, the 3rd wash, because it's still gross after the 3rd wash. That's gross. Especially since I am going to be carding it and getting a lot of that grossness off. We'll check in. If not next week, the week after, where I'll kind of be carding it, and hopefully it will be gorgeous. We will see.